You done fucked it up!
You done fucked up. Again. Seriously, Activision. Seriously, like, come on, guys. Jesus. So, I'd like to talk about the most recent MWR fuck up. Like, it's been like maybe what? It's been like, what, not even a month since their last fuck up? Like, Jesus. And it's been like 2 weeks since, or, yeah, it's been like a week or so now since this topic has kind of come about. So I know I'm late. I'm super late with this, but, the DLC thing that I'm talking about now is actually out now, I believe. Or yesterday. Now, I probably always will be late for these types of commentary, especially on video game related stuff, especially if it's like for certain, you know, like, especially if it's like really hot topics, I guess you want to talk about. Just because I'm kind of lazy and I like want to make these types of videos, and like, you know, I plan on trying to make them, but then I'm just like, I'll just write out a script later, and I'll do it later, and I just end up playing like, you know, 3 hours of Overwatch competitive like every single day. But yeah, nonetheless, if you didn't know, MWR announced that they're going to be releasing more maps. Yes, Variety Map Pack, I believe it's called, or whatever the hell it's called. So Kill House, Creek, Chinatown, and one other name, I forgot the name of it. I think it's Broadcast, I believe. The DLC maps from the original COD 4 game. And you're probably thinking, okay, so what's the problem with that then? Well, they're going to make us pay for it again, even though 9 years ago we paid for it then. Which is honestly fucking bullshit. Like, honestly, why? Like, what? Plus, it's even more now, which is even more BS. It's $15, which is, you know, the price of Call of Duty DLC ever since after COD 4, I believe. After World at War, probably. I can't remember when, but it's always been $15. I remember from, like, MW3, Black Ops 2, Ghosts, and all that. But the original DLC, which is the COD 4 one, because it didn't have zombies back in the day, and it was, back in the day, there was, like they didn't have 4 map packs. I think that was the only map pack, and it was only, like, $10. Yeah, it was only $10 or so around there at the time. And even if this DLC coming out for MWR, or this DLC that has come out for Modern Warfare Remastered, even if it was $10 instead, it would still be fucking BS. It's a remaster of a game that already exists. Plus, it's like the secondary sort of complementary game to the original, to the main IP, Infinite Warfare. And it also has supply drops, so it's like, why the fuck are you making us pay for it when, you know, Activision and Call of Duty makes 10 times, probably like 100 times the amount of money just from supply drops alone? Like, that makes them a shit ton of money, which is why they obviously added in guns and stuff, so people will actually pay even more money for it. I guess, I don't know, greed, I guess, is the only friggin' option or only friggin' reason why they would do that. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure all the other remastered games of other titles have their DLC as free because they already sold the game once to us before, plus the DLC, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game and the DLC is, I mean, the game isn't free, but the DLC that comes with the game when you buy it is free. And, like, the first, you know, quote-unquote DLC for MWR, if you even want to call it that, because, I mean, it should have been the first, all the maps should have just been in the game, you know, from launch, not just put in there as quote-unquote DLC. That's sort of another stupid thing. That was free, so it sort of set a precedent of DLC being free for MWR, at least. So now it's like, it was free before, and now we have to pay for it. It's kind of like a weird little, I don't know, conundrum, or whatever you want to call it. So now, I bought the first DLC for Infinite Warfare, and I'm probably going to get all the others. I do have the Season Pass for it, so, like, I don't mind paying $14.99 for COD DLC. I've been doing it since, like, MW3. So, and even if there is no zombies map, it's like, it's not a big deal to me. I'm only saying this because I saw, like, a stupid post on Twitter where they said that what we can learn from this MWR DLC is that people don't want to pay $15.99 for COD DLC that doesn't contain zombie content. And my reaction was like, wait, what the fuck? No, like, you're completely missing the point of why people are upset. Pretty sure, like, I for one don't give a flying fuck whether COD DLC has zombies in it or not. That's not the point. It's the fact that they are reselling DLC to us that we already own. But I digress. I'm not going to buy this DLC. I honestly never thought I'd say this about COD. This is honestly the first time in a long time that I won't be getting DLC for a Call of Duty game. I obviously still will for Infinite Warfare because it's actually like new content and I like the game. Now, if the MWR DLC was actually new maps that weren't in the original, maybe I'd get it. But it's like literally the same. It's literally maps that I can load up and play on my PS3 right now. I honestly don't see why they put the DLC behind a paywall. Now, playing like Devil's Advocate, yes, I know it does take time and effort to put those maps into the game. It's not as easy as just hitting copy and paste onto like a Word document. I'm not exactly too sure what they exactly have to do, but I do know that they have to move around code, and it's not easy moving code from like PS3 to PS4 or I guess last gen to current gen. But still, it can't be that much harder since all the maps are basically already made. The game's already been made like 9 years ago. It stood the test of time, sort of. It's still a pretty decent game. So, like, I'm assuming that making a remaster is not as hard as making a game from the ground up or from scratch, right? Like Infinite Warfare is, right? I'm assuming that it takes more effort to do that than the other one. But like I said, I'm not a programmer or video game maker, so I don't know exactly. But I am pretty sure making new stuff is harder than just remastering. So, I don't know. I honestly haven't played MWR in like months at this point. Like, I'm literally reusing footage like this one. You've probably already seen before if you've been subscribed to me for a while. I literally haven't played in like I said, months at this point. I literally only have like the same 3 videos or footages saved from Modern Warfare Remastered. And like this new stuff definitely makes me continue to not want to play it. And I don't know, like if you guys so badly, want Activision's dick up your ass or sucking Activision's dick and giving them just money off of this like shitty stuff and ruining like old games that we had, like you go right ahead. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not paying for supply drops, Infinite Warfare or Modern Warfare Remastered. Not buying MWR DLC. I don't approve of this shit. Alright, my commentary is done. See you guys in the next one.